So here it is, finally came. I think it took 4 days from China. Not bad. Real anxious to get this. This is my second LEP. My first LEP was this Meritac. I don't know if you really want to know, or call this a real LEP, but this one is pretty cool. So, you know, this was about $100. Good little, I guess, intro. So let's check this guy out. I did open him up once, and I took the battery out and charged it, but I haven't even turned this thing on yet, so. Usual warranty card, excuse me. A charging cable, looks like a lanyard. Of course, your instructions. But this is the build on this thing. Looks very similar. Got some film here too. See if we can get that in there. Has these like little, probably some glass breakers. There you go. You know, very similar to the Surefire. I mean, dude, you look at those things. They're very identical. They even try to copy them on the clip, kind of, but Surefire's machine in there. So that CNC machining is going to cost some money versus China. They just milled out a little notch and just bolted it down. This one is like kind of that black oxide. This is more of a shiny. I actually slid it in my pocket, and dude, this thing made a squeaking noise as it went in my pockets. I thought that was pretty crazy. But I took it out. I took the battery out. I got it charging right now. Threads had a little bit of lube on them, but they were kind of dry. I lubed them up some more. Put some Nio gel on there. It's all right. Not too bad. But the brightness selection ring, it's not very easy to turn, but it's not too hard. Detents are pretty good. I mean, it's not like super tactile, but it's pretty good. Let me see if you can hear it. I'll be right back with some beam shots. I think that battery's about to be fully charged. It's been on there for about 15 minutes. But this is what it looks like. I know you guys are anxious to see some beam shots. Well, this is what it has to go against. This little guy got some good candela, almost about 100,000 from a single 18350. So we'll see how this Acebeam does. But this is right now, this is hands down my favorite everyday carry. You know, I always carry like a convoy or something. Like, this is what I'm carrying. This is my backup convoy T6 SFT 25R. You know, it's always good to have one of these little backups. But this guy ain't never gonna let you down. The only thing that might happen is the battery might die. But Surefire, they use an old school. They still use old school micro USB. I don't know why they do that, but. I don't know if you guys know, but Lumentop makes some 18350s USB-C, and they have a 10 amp on 10 amp draw. So these things are pretty good. I've been using this guy for a while now, maybe, I don't know, a year, and it's been good. Can't complain. Got a little LED on the charge. Surefire ones are good, but dude, the micro USB, that's like, I don't know, 15 years ago, 10 years ago at least. So I always got a couple of these too as backups. You never know. But yeah, so let me get that battery charged up, and I'll be back with some beam shots. But before I do that, I just want to say the finish on this thing is pretty good. I got a little lube on it when I put that Nio gel. Dude, I've had this Nio gel. Actually, my father gave this to me. My father passed away in 2012, so that's 13 years ago. I don't know how long he had it for then, so this is probably at least, you know, maybe 15 to 20-year-old Nio gel, and it's still good. I bought a bigger tube because this is just about empty. I bought the next size up, so that's probably gonna get passed down to my son and so forth. But yeah, I just want to say the fit and finish on this thing is pretty good. You know, Chinese machining, they're getting better. The threads, I mean, always could be a little better, but I really don't have nothing to complain about. Yeah, they had a little lube on them. I just slapped on some more. Check that switch out. Got some screws in there. I don't know if you can see. There's a spring on both sides. Can't really get in there that good. But yeah, let me get that battery charged up, and I'll be back with some beam shots. See you guys in a second. Surefire right here on the right, Acebeam on the left. Low. That's both highs right there. Let's go up in the tree. There's a Surefire. There's an Acebeam. Surefire, Acebeam next to each other. There it is. Acebeam definitely got the more candela. There it is, guys.